Hi everybody, it's Deb here with Creative Life. Thanks for joining me today. And today we're going to be starting a new project using the card kit from Tres Jolie. And this is for the month of February's card kit. You get this beautiful 49 in Market paper pack that is ocean. It's 6x8 mini collection pack and it's just beautiful. Here are a few of the papers right here on front. So with this, we're going to be doing some little tags. And so I thought that we would be using these tags that were from a kit from last year, and I'll put the link down below for you. I have 4 of them left, and I thought this would be a fun way to finish up some of these tags. And we're also going to be using this slimline die that is from the mixed media kit, okay, along with some of the ephemera from the scrapbooking kit, and of course we're going to be using the flowers and some chipboard pieces. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here are a few items that I'm going to be using to create these tags. We're going to be making the tags using the card kit paper, and that is by 49 in Market. It is Ocean, and it is a 6x8 mini collection pack. It's beautiful paper, y'all. I just absolutely, this paper is just beautiful. So if you really like blue colors and floral patterns, this is the paper for you. It's very shabby. So I don't want to say very shabby, but it is shabby. You can use it for cards, tags, mini albums, anything, any projects. It's just really pretty paper. And I love the distressed flower backgrounds in the blue and the the two-tone blues and stuff and the greens. It's just so pretty. So you're going to go ahead and cover the front and back of each tag. Okay, and now we're going to start our first chipboard piece. Now this is what I did for each of my chipboard pieces, just so you know. I continued using the Nouveau embellishment mousse, which is Polar Wind, and again it is by Nouveau, which is by Tonic. So this is what I used. It is an embellishment mousse. And I just went ahead and rubbed it on with a paper towel. Now you can use sponges, you can use your finger. I do resort back to my finger back and forth because it's just I'm more comfortable using my hands. So if you don't mind getting a little dirty, that's what I did. But I did this for most of all of my chipboard pieces. I used this blue. I also used gelatos to color in some of the other items, and you'll see that here in a bit later. So now we're done, and I'm just going to place this on the side of that tag, and it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I just absolutely love these chipboard pieces. So now we're just going to go ahead and add glue to this, and we're going to go ahead and place it down on top of our tag. And I went ahead and placed, I don't know, a lot of glue, but I did try to cover a great deal so that way it wouldn't lift, and also you get good coverage and it sticks down. I did cut the bottom off a little bit, not of the pretty pattern, just the little piece that was sticking out. I did fussy cut some flowers, and I went ahead and popped those up with some foam tape. Okay, so now I'm just rearranging them to find out where I wanted the little pieces. And next I'm going to go ahead and add the foam tape on top and then go ahead and place them where I want them. So I thought it would place them down in the corner here next to the other flowers that are kind of branching out from the edge there. And I thought that looked really, really pretty. So next we're going to go ahead and add some of the flowers that come in the kit. And I'm using my glue gun. You can use your glue if you want to, but I decided to use hot glue just because it's a little bit quicker to go ahead and make everything stick down versus me having to wait and for everything to dry. So I thought this would be a lot quicker for me to do it this way. So here I'm just placing things down and adding my flowers to the tag. Now, the one thing about these flowers is they were really easy to maneuver. So um, you can definitely fold over the petals and kind of, I don't want to say smash them down, but you can definitely go ahead and manipulate the flowers to lay how you want them to lay. I did go ahead and cut off the bottoms, and I had some little leaves left over, and I used those leaves sporadically to just fill in little places, which is really nice. You can go ahead and save your leaves and do that. And then I just went ahead and see how I'm just kind of maneuvering the flowers, spreading the petals the way I want them and stuff, and that kind of thing. So, and you can even glue down the petals. So if you wanted to have them lay a certain way, you can definitely add your glue to them and just glue them down. So here I'm adding this pretty little butterfly. Now that butterfly is from the scrapbook kit. It is one of the cut aparts that you get in the scrapbook kit. And then here I'm adding the ribbons on top of the tag here. And I did add a sentiment down below, and that sentiment is also from the scrapbook kit. I really loved how this tag turned out, and I hope that you guys get some great ideas from this video. Okay, so on to our next tag. And for this tag, I went ahead and laid some tape across the bottom part of the tag. And then I went ahead and placed some double back tape on the back of the lace, the top portion of the lace, and then went ahead and just peeled that off. And we're going to lay this down. This will help the lace stay better. You can add hot glue to it. I just like tape better. But you can go ahead and apply that however you want on there. And then I went ahead and just cut off the edges of the lace. And then we're going to go ahead and see this little pocket. This little pocket comes inside of your card kit, and it's like a little policy pocket. And I thought that little frame would fit right so cute across the back of that. I went ahead and I was going to decorate the pocket, so I had to take off the frame. And then I went ahead and stuck some tape on top of the pocket there, and then laid the paper on, and then just cut the paper off around it. And that is how I decorated the pocket. Super easy peasy, you guys. So I didn't lay it straight on there, so I had to kind of take it off a little bit and then lay it back on, but it worked out fine. And then you're going to go ahead and then see how it opens up. I just added a little bit of glue on the edges there, and then went ahead and grabbed that frame and stuck that frame back on there and then glued it on. And then I went ahead and added some tape to the back of that. That frame is going to lay right in the center of our tag, and I thought, you could add a little tag in there in the pocket. You can add a little gift card, or a little note or something. I just thought it would be a super cute little tag for, like, a package or something, a little gift for you type thing. I just thought it was super cute. So I went ahead and decided to make my own little tag and just cut up some of the scrap pieces that I had there in my stack. And then I went ahead and punched a hole in it, and then just put a small piece of ribbon in it, and then placed it inside of the pocket. Super easy, you guys. This tag was super easy. All of these tags were super easy to make. It does take, if you want, you can take time to do your chipboard pieces. I did mine prior to doing the tags. So I covered all my tags first, and then I went ahead and did my chipboard pieces separately. I think at this point I I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do all my chipboard pieces at one time. So after I did this little flower, again, I'm using the Polar Ice from Nouveau. It is the embellishment mousse, and I just love this blue. It matched the paper so well. And then I grabbed the Nouveau glacier paste, and I went ahead and placed that in the middle of the flower. It is a yellow, and I believe the color is um, Pineapple Delight, and it is glacier paste. And so I just went ahead and placed that right in the middle of the flowers, and I thought it looked really, really good. So I really like how it added a little bit of what do I want to say, like a shininess to the middle of the flower. It added a really pretty color. And I really wanted to use a yellow because the flowers that are in this paper collection have the center of the flowers are yellow. So I thought it matched really well. Now here is where I brought in some of my gelatos. Now I love using the gelatos for this, for the leaves and even for the flowers. But I decided to go ahead and use the greens for the leaves, and this turned out so pretty. And as you can see, you just rub the gelatos on top of the leaves and then blend them in. And it turned out so pretty. I really love how these looked. And then here I'm just adding the glue to the back of my flower, and we're going to place that flower right on top of the pocket. I wasn't sure where to place it at first, but I thought, you know what, I really like it on the flower, on the pocket. So I went ahead and added it there, and so next I was trying to decide what to put on the bottom there, and so I decided to go ahead and add some flat back pearls to the top of the lace there. And so I went ahead and just added those on there and clipped the end off. And then I decided to go ahead and fussy cut out a butterfly and do a sentiment on the tag. And I think it turned out so beautiful. I love it. Okay, so for this next tag, this is our third tag, okay? And for this tag, I decided to go ahead and lay this lace on the edge of the tag, and I think it's going to be so pretty. So I went ahead and placed some double back tape on the edge there, laid it down the lace, and then clipped away any excess lace that was showing. I did go ahead and add some glue to that so it would stick down a little bit more, and then again just clipped off the excess lace that was on the tag. I think it turned out so, so pretty, y'all. And I just love that lace. That lace is just so gorgeous, okay? It's absolutely gorgeous. So the next thing I did is I wanted to add some pearls again to the top of that lace, or the side of the lace edge there. And so I was just clipping away some of these the string pearls. So next I laid down my pearls on top of the tag there, and yeah, just went ahead and went up the side. I really like how the pearls added a little bit of shabbiness and a little bit of, just a dainty look on the tags. Again, with this lace, it looked so elegant. I really, really like how this turned out. Okay, so for this tag, I went ahead and used this chipboard piece, and this chipboard piece comes in the scrapbook kit, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love these little chipboard flower pieces. I went ahead and did the leaves with the green gelatos. I did the flowers with the Polar Ice embellishment mousse from Nouveau, and I did the middle piece with the crystal drops from Nouveau as well, and I did them in yellow. So here I'm bringing in the flowers that we have left over from the card kit. I think I only have a few flowers left, maybe, but we're getting down to the wire, so we're using everything up from this card kit, which is awesome. And then I am manipulating the leaves, or the flower on this part right here, just kind of curling these down, and you can also glue them down. Now with this butterfly, this butterfly is actually from the card kit from January, and I went ahead and colored it up with my gelatos. And for the middle part, I actually used some brown ink. Just kind of used my ink blotter and did the middle part of that butterfly. And y'all, basically we are done. And I added a little sentiment that says just for you and the ribbons up on top. And I think it looks perfect. Now, here's a fun technique that I just saw from one of our fellow crafters here on YouTube. And I thought that this was super, super cool, and I wanted to give it a try. Now, you can do this on a pattern paper or a plain paper, cardstock, whatever you want to do. You're going to get your Versamark and your ink blotter, and you're just going to go ahead and place Versamark all over on top of your stencil, and you're going to go ahead and do that. Now, this stencil is from the mixed media kit. It is a slim line stencil. It is by Creative Expressions, and it's a lattice swirl. After you're done Versamarking, you're going to go ahead and grab your clear embossing powder and spread it all over your tag, okay, or your card, whatever you want to do. And then you're going to go ahead and heat set that, okay? Once you're done heat setting it, now, once you're done heat setting it, you're going to go ahead and grab whatever ink you would like. I chose blue, and the blue is It's a Boy by Catherine Pooler. And I went ahead and went over the whole image that I just heat set, okay, with the clear embossing powder. And you're going to go ahead, and it makes this beautiful pattern on your card. And I just had to try this. So I really am enjoying this. I hope that you guys try this technique out. It is super, super fun. Once you're done inking, you'll grab a little tissue or whatever and just go over the ink to rub off any excess inks that are on the background part. Next, we're going to go ahead and decorate this. And this is one of my favorite tags, I have to say, out of all the tags. I think I kind of like this one the best. I don't know if it's because I really like the background, but or whatever, but it's just one of my favorite tags. Let me know which tag is your favorite one. I would really like to know down below which one you liked the best out of all four of these tags. Now, again, this butterfly is from the card kit from January, so I will put the link down below for this. And we're using up the rest of the flowers, you guys. After this tag, we have no more flowers. So like I said, I wanted to use everything up in this, card kit. And I do have some of the papers left, but that's okay. We can always use those later for cards or more tags. So I went ahead and used my glue gun to place the flowers down. Again, you see I went ahead and manipulated the top portion of that flower bud. The little petals are coming down. Next, I went ahead and used these little pieces of chipboard pieces that I had in my stash. And these are actually from Tres Jolie as well. And I'll go ahead and see if I'll try to find the link and leave them down below for you, okay? And I, again, did the leaves and that butterfly in gelatos, okay? I really like how the gelatos do a nice coverage of the chipboard pieces. And you can, like I said, always use your a little wipey or a napkin, paper towel to spread out your gelatos. And you can mix the colors. So I did use two colors on the butterfly. I used green and yellow and a little bit of blue on there. And with the leaves, I used two different colors of green on there. And I think they turned out beautifully. For the little flower, I guess they're like a little flower that's hanging down in this chipboard piece, I went ahead and used the Nouveau crystal drops. I used buttermilk. And then I also used my liquid pearls baby blue, and I just went ahead and did little tiny dots all over the top of the little chipboard, because I think it's like one of those little hanging flowers that have like little tiny flowerets, I don't know, on them. I don't know the name of it. And but I just thought that this looked so pretty. So I really like how this turned out.
Okay, you all, so we are done with these beautiful tags, and we did some fun things with the chipboard pieces and one of the stencils that we have for the mixed media. This is the Lattice Swirls, and this is a Creative Expression Slimline stencil by Sue Wilson, and I absolutely love this. So we went ahead and created a background on this one here, and then we went ahead and used our gelatos to color in the butterfly and the leaves on the chipboard pieces here. I went ahead and filled in these little pieces here that were like kind of like berries. And so, or they look like berries, but it's a flower. And so I went ahead and just colored those in with my my liquid pearls and my Nouveau drops. And so I went ahead and colored those in. I went ahead and did a happy birthday on here, and then I used the lace also that was for, I believe that the lace was a part of the mixed media kit. And so there's one tag, so pretty. And then these flowers, and then the cardstock, of course, is from the card kit. And this one here, I did a little pocket. You get these little ephemera pockets, of like a policy envelope, and I went ahead and made it into like a little pocket, and you can stick like maybe a gift card in there or whatever. I just stuck some little tags in here and stuff. And then we went ahead and colored in this chipboard piece that has the beautiful flowers on it, and then I fussy cut out a butterfly, and then did some pearls, put the lace down. I think it turned out so nice, and it says be the best version of you, and I just thought that was a pretty saying, and so pretty. So, and then on this one, we went ahead and used some flowers. Again, did one of the chipboard pieces from the kits. And then here we laid down some of the flowers. We colored in this beautiful chipboard butterfly that is found in Tres Jolie shop. And I believe it was one of the kits, maybe last month, or in let's see, maybe December. I have to look and see, but but I do know it was in one of the kits, and I will find the link for you guys. I'll put the links down below for you. I did go ahead and put the lace on the side here, and then went ahead and placed some flat back pearls on the side. I think that's so cute. Just turned out so pretty. And then I put a little sentiment that says, just for you. I do love these. Oh, it turned out so pretty. This one here, we used this beautiful part of the scrapbooking kit, I believe. It is looks like a doily piece. I'm not quite sure the name of this one. I'll find it and I'll put the link down below. But doesn't it look just beautiful on this tag? I really like how this turned out. And then I fussy cut these flowers and then stuck them down here, popped them up, and then put a little sentiment that says be happy, be you, with the flowers that are from the kit. Fussy cut a little butterfly from the scrapbook kit, and added some ribbon. And I just think these 4 tags turned out so beautifully. I really really had fun doing them, especially getting to play with my gelatos, and love doing this background. I am definitely going to have to do that a little bit more often for some cards. I think that'll look super cool. So, but thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope that you get some inspiration for some tags, with Mother's Day coming up and Father's Day coming up, Easter. So I hope this gives you some inspiration to do some tags. So thank you so much for joining me. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Thanks so much for joining me today, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and hit that bell for future notifications on all upcoming videos, tutorials, YouTube hops, and my Friday night lives at 4:30 Central Time.